So, the computer's off, so we can't see outside the ship. So, shall we just...
So we just get out and just start walking?
I vote that Pussy goes first.
That makes a lot of sense.
Fine, let me ninja my way out of this thing, you bastards. Can I just like stealthily just like outside?
Yeah, the back door without power isn't opening.
Oh no.
You'll need to, I don't know, brute force it maybe.
We could clock in the power core again. It might not be a bad idea, so we can leave quickly. Or quicker. Just in case we're running.
Yeah, your power core, it'll have a limited charge left in it with your fuel leaked, but you might get a little bit of power out of it.
Well, let's try that. Let's knock the power core back into its place. Let's place the core carefully back into its place.
Okay, roll your coordination and technology to gently lower in the power core.
Why are we letting you do this?
19.
You poke
You're
your
rolling
eye.
that's 2 double sixes so far. It's
Yeah.
like the reverse of the Bob curse.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
I'm using it all up on these really important ones.
you slide in the power core and it clicks into place. You just get a sort of and the ship powers up again.
Open the door quickly.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we leave it just like slightly ajar so I can get back in?
Just enough for a cat person.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, leave it open enough so that we can exit as well.
Yeah.
You start to open the back door. It sort of folds down as it does, and as it slams down, a load of snow just sort of tumbles in,
Oh shit.
filling up the back of the ship. It looks like you're buried.
Okay, I'm gonna dig my way out of here. Good luck, everybody else. Can I?
And also, with the door open, the atmosphere of the planet has come in, and Cricket, your cigar just sort of burst into flames.
Jesus! I can't smoke on this planet.
It's very oxygen rich.
Oh god.
Exposed flames don't mix well.
I'm gonna die in the cold without a cigar. Sorry, everyone.
Having a moment.
Just needed a moment. Sure, Pussy, you'll be back
Okay, so
soon.
Pussy's digging her way out.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to roll your coordination and strength?
Yes.
Or no, actually, sorry, survival and strength. Strength and survival. No, you've already rolled. It's great.
No, it's too late. I didn't even look at it. Okay, it's just.
It was like double ones or something.
What was a
Strength and
6?
survival, you want, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
If ever there's a time to use survival, it's on a snowy mountain planet or whatever. 14.
Hey, I have 1 point
Okay.
in survival.
Sure, yeah.
Is that right? Maybe.
Well, it would be a yes. It would kind of be a no but you've made it to a yes but.
Okay.
So.
I'll take it.
Okay, yeah.
No
Pussy
idea,
manages to dig her way up out of the ignorance, but as she's digging, you know, snow isn't her thing. She's throwing it back in behind her, and she seals the tunnel behind her as she goes, and just sort of
God damn it.
emerges out on the surface. It turns out you're not buried too far
Okay.
under the snow. It's probably the ship's only a couple of feet underneath. The snow is quite deep though, and it's pretty cold out here. But it's not snowing right now.
I can survive that in this with my suit.
I'm
not like gonna freeze.
Well, you're kind of furry and stuff as well,
So I'm alright.
so you've got a natural defense. You'd survive out here longer than most people, I'd say.
Cool. How long would it take me too long to get the guys out of the ship? If I could make some like hole just big enough for them to get out.
Yeah, you can give it a try reopening the tunnel. It's going to take you a while. You'll just have to roll to sort of resist freezing.
Well, first, can I just like look around?
Hops on the ground and immediately burrows back in. Hey!
So I just want to do
Yeah.
first is just scan the area.
Yeah, you have a quick look around, and you seem to be in some sort of like snowy valley. There's kind of big mountains around the
I
edge.
see snow, you guys.
You can see that there's
No way.
smoke rising from some sort of structure in the distance.
Okay. Oh, I'd love to go.
Sound raiders, I knew it.
Okay, I need these guys, so I'm gonna dig them out.
Okay, roll strength and resolve just to keep working. Are you guys helping at all from the other side or anything?
Yeah.
maybe get shovels and start.
3 of us together might be worth 1 pussy.
Yeah.
Alright,
14.
Do you want to see if you have shovels? Does any who has resourceful pockets?
present. Why,
Do
actually?
you?
No.
It would be in your traits on the other sheet. Or you never filled yours in on the main sheet.
No.
Okay. Did you get doubles?
No.
Okay, no.
No.
Unless you want to pay a story point.
To have a shovel.
Maybe we'll just
Yeah.
Let's
use
just
our
do
hands.
it.
Okay.
I-
Who's leading the digging and who's helping? I guess, or who has survival? That's the best way to do it.
I do.
I don't. I have a little light with this, so I'll just stand behind you and put my little
You have
light
survival?
up.
I have.
Okay.
So you can see what you're all doing.
Yeah. How much?
I only have 1 point.
I have 3. So.
There you go.
Okay. So
Okay.
Sister Mary Claire is digging from inside the ship. Pussy's digging from outside. Pussy, can you give me your strength? Did you do your strength and resolve roll?
Yeah, 14.
14 and +2 because Sister Mary Claire is helping from the other end.
Okay.
So yeah, you get the tunnel reopened.
Nice.
Yay.
Good job,
And
pussy.
then I immediately freeze to death.
Hi guys. Yeah.
Is there anything you can't do, Sister Mary Claire? Seriously.
Not really.
Land a ship, apparently.
Oh my god, I have one bad day. And suddenly it's like,
I
oh,
wasn't
you're
gonna bring it. I
terrible.
wasn't gonna bring it up.
I can't remember what happened anyway.
Oh yeah, you just bonked Chad. Oh, we're here.
Yeah. I thought it was a wonderful lad.
Okay, so we've got out of the...
Take a look.
And there's the smokiness. Should we go to the smokiness? Bother some of the
Yes.
So there was
Natives.
a smokiness, and then there was
mountains.
Yeah, a
blackness.
few mountains kind of around the area, snow.
It's almost like we're being pointed towards the smokiness. Smokiness.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright, you're trekking off. Alright, you're walking off through the snow. It's really deep. The structure is... It's a couple of miles away from what you can see.
Can I go look around and make sure I remember where the ship is? I have photographic memory, so...
Oh yeah.
Okay, I think you pay a story point to use that, and then you can recall it in great detail whenever you like.
I thought it was the other way around, that when I want to recall it, I use a story point.
Oh, maybe that. Yeah, that sounds more like it makes more sense. Yeah, sure. Okay, Bob takes a look round, remembers exactly where the ship is. You guys go trudging off through the snow towards this little hut. The weather as you're going is luckily holds up.
Nice.
Yeah, so as you're walking, you kind of pass a load of. You can see bits of fences kind of sticking out of the snow. This looks like it was some sort of like field, maybe.
Ooh.
Isn't there a farmhouse or something that we can see, or is it just smoke?
Do we know
There
what
could,
time?
it's a little bit structure you can see.
Do we know what time of year it is, or what times of year there are?
You know what season it is. Yeah.
Roll ingenuity and survival.
Okay. 4. Wait. Possibly less. Minus 1. 5.
5. Okay, it's as far as you can gather, this is the depths of winter. This is
Okay.
absolutely the worst the planet will ever get.
Phew.
Don't worry, you know.
Guys, I got
It'll be
this.
grand.
It'll be fine.
Lads, take it easy.
This is a particularly bad day for this climate.
Excellent. Everything's fine, lads.
Yeah, suddenly you kind of hear a noise above you, sort of coming from the distance.
Did you say
It's-
above us?
Yeah, it seems to be coming from somewhere
High above us.
What is
above.
Could be like a helicopter or something.
I was like scanning the skies.
With your cat-like vision.
How would headless lizards operating a helicopter?
I guess we'll find out. With its tail, it's going really fast.
Yeah, they turn into helicopters. I like it. Okay.
Did we
I
see
don't know.
anything?
What do we see?
Are you just standing around out here waiting for it, or what?
I'd say we keep on
We
moving
make our way
towards
to
the house.
But I'm like
the
looking like it
structure
moving.
to try and get shelter. Maybe
Okay,
from the
so
weather.
yeah, you're staying in the open, you're heading for the structure. As you're moving along, you see these kind of 3 crafts flying through the air above you. and they seem to pass overhead quite low. And do you want to roll your awareness and technology?
Sure.
Nope.
All of us? All of us?
6.
Sure, yeah. If you
Another
have it.
double.
Double ones. Oh, it's a feast or famine with you.
15.
Yeah.
What was its awareness and
Technology.
Technology.
13.
13.
10.
15.
Okay.
How the hell did I get 15?
I rolled this.
Yeah. As they passed above Pussy, you noticed there was some kind of device on the bottom of them that seemed to be kind of some sort of scanner scanning the ground below.
Uh-oh.
You think you may have been detected.
Guys, I think we may have been detected.
But you're just feet
Well, that was
away
the
from
idea.
the farm there.
That was the
Yeah.
idea.
So maybe we should run to the farm.
Let's go to the farm, guys.
Just to get out of,
I don't want to
Get out of
see
the
you
open.
running.
No, I don't want. Yeah, I'm not
I
right.
could light another cigar and use it as a flare.
Okay, now I'm running.
Behold, fire!
Did you do that?
No, I won't do that.
Okay, well, let's
Not
go
yet.
to the farmhouse. There's nothing else we can do.
Okay, you get up to
But we
the...
walk in. I walk in a confident manner.
So,
As
yeah,
in,
yeah.
This I own the place.
Okay, yeah, the
Feather Bob.
farmhouse, it seems to be... It's got a sort of lower roof than a regular house and wider doors. And there's a chimney with smoke kind of pumping out of it.
Oh, there's
You
nothing
can
on
walk-
fire?
No, it's not on fire. It's just like someone's obviously inside kind of keeping warm from the cold. It's all very grey as well. It's not very decorative or anything.
Oh, as if it was in poor taste.
Yeah, it's like, no one... They didn't really care what it looked like. Yeah.
This doesn't sound very consistent with the reptile people because they have good taste. So they should have.
Hey, somebody got it. Should we knock on the door? I don't know if they accept knocking as an...
If they
as
have
a form of
appendages in a
communication.
door, it seems to be a good way to say I'm here, no matter where you're from, right?
Yes, or say I'm going to attack you. It's... Who knows?
True. But
Let's
do it
not.
very lightly.
Yes,
Yeah.
and in a confident manner.
Lightly but confidently.
With charisma.
I will do a charismatic knock.
All your presents...
3 story points.
You're not really spending 3 stories.
No, I'm not. I'm not even
Not
spending
spending
any. Presence and convince. Wow, I completely lost it there for a minute. Sorry. 17.
17.
Damn.
Okay.
I love that one.
Yeah, you
That's a Barry Brisk.
knock on the door.
I'll
And
guess a character ready. I can flick it at him.
And it'll explode. We have bombs.
yeah, you hear some sort of timid sort of shuffling inside, and then the door kind of opens up, and inside you see this weird sort of squat creature. It's almost like just some sort of mouth with little legs coming out of it and a tail trailing behind. And there's kind of a single, like you'd see on an anglerfish
Yeah.
thing kind of hanging down above its mouth, like a singular kind of claw. And it just, the door opens, it sort of pops out and the tongue extends from its mouth and just rubs all over your face.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I'll return the gesture with my tentacles.
And it suddenly lets out a and then backs inside and closes the door.
Ew.
Friend.
Melon.
Well, that was successful.
That was great.
Glad I didn't knock on the
Yeah.
door.
That was more personal than I expected.
Okay, so shall we try that again?
Your turn? Just copy my knock, it'll be fine.
Okay.
I always break the door down. No. Let's go in.
Yeah,
Is it locked?
open the door.
Okay, do you want to try and sonic it then? Or what?
Sonic, what is it, locked? Yes, Sonic. Let me sonic the door.
Well, you don't have to roll, it's like a door opening thing. Yeah, you can just sonic the door and it pops open.
That won't be scary at all.
Home invasion.
Yeah, the door just sort of pops open and you see the little creature just sort of flee into a back room. You're in his sitting room now. It's kind of got... There's kind of like beanbaggy type things on the floor. There's a little fire burning in the fireplace over in the corner.
Alright.
Nice.
I have an idea. Get on your hands and knees. Everyone. And shuffle.
Okay.
Try and copy the shuffling, like mirror him, you know? So if he's low down, we're low down, and we move slow and we move towards him, he might, if he hears us, he might be a bit more friendly. Nice and slow.
Okay.
Want to roll your presence and convince?
Sure.
You're crawling after him. Are you guys going with Cricket or?
Yeah, I'm gonna close the door as well.
Okay. Do any of you have convince as a skill?
Yes, I do.
2.
Everything.
Yes. I have convinced as well.
Cool. I'm going to story point my convince.
Okay.
So 10 and 13 and 22.
22. Okay. The creature, he seems kind of terrified. You like follow after him. He's out at the end of a hallway, kind of cowering. He's holding what in his claw, what you can guess is probably some kind of weapon. But as he sees you crawling towards him, he just seems to soften a little bit, as best you can guess. And he just sort of gradually moves forward and sort of extends his tongue a bit, starts sort of licking the air in front of you.
I'll just extend like a single tentacle and eat him.
Yeah, he just licks the tentacle for a bit, and then he seems to sort of relax a little bit.
Phew.
He lowers the weapon he was holding and sort of puts it away next to him, and he sort of picks up a plate that he'd had nearby and sort of extends that, and it's got a few. You can see they look like little fried insects on it.
Ooh. I'll take the plate with the fried insect.
Okay.
Cricket. It's cannibalism.
Yeah, it tastes all right.
No bad, buddy. No bad.
And he just kind of relaxes. He starts offering it to all of you, you know.
Yeah, sure. Why not? You could try at some point to communicate telepathically.
Oh yeah. We're all on the ground eating crickets.
And we have psychic powers. See, I'll give him the oud song. Just keep the friendly vibe going, Star. I won't try and communicate anything in specific.
You're just going to kind of sing into his head.
A little bit.
Oh my god, you're like Jigglypuff.
No one's ever said that to me before. Thank you.
All right, yeah, you start to sort of you sort of fill his head with oud song, and he just. It's hard to make out what his expression is, but his behaviour seems to change a bit. He's reacting to it anyway.
Okay.
And not in a hostile way.
Oh, that's good. And
Maybe we should ask him what his name is.
hey, I
You
don't
do
know.
the whole Tarzan, Jane,
Yeah.
Cricket.
Okay.
Is this psychically or in
Yeah.
person or what?
Psychically.
Oh, I'll do it both ways. I'll imagine doing it in my head, so he sees it.
Well,
in my head.
you both are telepathic, aren't you? You hypnotise
Yeah, so
someone
I
this
can
time.
do it, yeah.
Cool. So we can both give it a go. So
Yeah.
I'll do it physically and.
We can just go to the
Yeah,
living
you can
room.
just
Eat some fried crickets and some fire.
Yeah, it's like he was cooking them on a little sort of skewer over the fire.
Oh, he's so cute.
With his little claw.
11, and I'll use a story point as well.
Okay.
Do
So
I
you
have
get to
roll?
roll more.
Oh,
If
yeah,
you're- if
roll
you're paying,
again?
you paid the story point before or after you rolled?
After.
Okay, then it just bumps
No.
you up a success level.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. I'd say that will bump you up enough. Okay, what are you going to say to him?
I'm gonna ask him what his name is, and if he could tell me a bit about his planet and his people.
How there, my name's Zeke.
I love him
He's
even
a
more.
hick.